My game is the Hunter, Call of the Wild. So if you just want to give me a few shakes of a lamb's tail here, I'm gonna get everything all set up a rooney. So, sorry, it'll be just like 1 minute here. I'm just getting the whole stream set up here. If you're watching the last time of this, I have been playing a lot of this game since then, and I didn't figure this out, actually. This is something that one of my buddies figured out, Heretic, one of my friends on PlayStation. Anyways, he found out that, sorry, 1 sec here. Found out that what you can do is, I'm gonna go to continue here. Oh, I unlocked the red deer scent? Nice! Okay, anyways, sorry. Oh man, that's so sick. I'm gonna go buy some right now. I gotta take a picture of a... No, thank you. But yeah, basically what he figured out is, like, what you can do is you can sit down in, like, one of the fields there. And, what you do is you sit down in the field, or, like, not necessarily in wide open field or whatever. Anyways, I'll show you later, but I'll explain it kind of quickly here, briefly. Is you get bow and arrow. I prefer to use this bow here, the Bear Claw Light compound bow, 60 pound. I guess this one doesn't really matter. They're both basically the exact same. This one's a 70 pound bow, so this one probably has a little bit more penetrating power. Drawback weight, 70 pounds, okay. Sorry, I was just looking at that stuff because I haven't seen that yet. But anyways, basically you grab arrows. I use the broadhead arrows. And then I use the bear claw bow. I should have whatever. Anyways, I use a bow, and what you do is you call an animal, and if you don't have the call, like if you whatever kind of call, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna actually grab some scent here. Red deer scent? I thought it said that I unlocked the red deer scent. God damn it. Didn't it just say? It just said that I unlocked red deer scent, didn't it? Maybe it's color? Red deer, no, that's not unlocked until way later. I don't know what the hell it's talking about. It said that I unlocked... Maybe it's because I'm really close to unlocking it. I'm basically one away. Sorry, I'm just get this all set up here. Yeah, and I also need to get these binoculars at level 29. But to fast level, I'll show you how to do that, and you don't ever want to use those. Yeah, so I use this, and I'm loading up my comments here. Can you party chat? I can definitely party chat. But not at the moment. Yeah. I figured out how to like power level, and basically all you do is you sit in the field with the bow. You basically keep calling down deer, and if you can find a place where a lot of deer basically congregate or whatever, one of the missions that I've got is I got to take a picture of fallow deer in this area. And right now I'm just on the European servers. What else was I saying? Yeah, oh yeah. If you can find a place where like a lot of deer are either drinking or feeding or whatever, see, that doesn't really say how many. But if you're like tracking a deer or whatever and you find there's like a lot of deer in one area, then stick to that area, and if you just keep calling them back, like the roe deer are quite open. Thank you. It's more of actually just like a t-shirt. Yeah, but anyways, you can take my word for it that it's a t-shirt, and yeah. It's Superman. Woo! But yeah, I'm gonna go and find a spot where I can just go. Like, what I usually do for hunting this is like, sometimes I will track animals, but for the most part I will just I'll just like call deer to me, or like I'll run until I hear an animal calling at me, and then I'll just like slowly stalk them down or whatever. But yeah, let's just quickly run off here, find a good spot. And one thing is I rarely actually use the ATVs, and that's something that I've whoops, there we go. That's
there
badass.
should be a track nearby.
Thanks, man. There's some tracks over here. Find these things here. So that's a roe deer. And everybody basically starts off with a roe deer call, so I could either call the roe deer or I also have the perk where you can, or perk, is it perk? I can't remember what that is. It's either a perk or a skill. Anyways, you can, no, it's a perk. It's a perk. Where you can actually just like, it'll follow the things. So a lot of the times, one of the things that I find is a huge pain in the ass is when you're like trying to track down a deer and like, oh my god, I can't even find another one on my phone. But yeah, if you're trying to track down a deer and it's almost next to impossible to figure out where the deer is going, which one's the new fresh tracks, because sometimes they tend to like to walk around in circles, and then you gotta figure stuff out. That's pretty complicated. The worst is like getting the poop, because then you just know that it's in that circle area or whatever. And then there's poop there for roe deer. And I'm just gonna track down some roe deer until I get a call. Oh, what's this? No, it's just regular. There are the, there you go. These are, so just gonna continue tracking on here. Anyways. Shut up, Nightbot. Hey, what's that? Is that roe deer? Oh, wait. Oh, come on. That's a roe deer. Of course that's a roe deer. It's way too small to be anything else. So I'm just gonna go ahead and I was gonna try and find a, actually, you know what I will do? I'm gonna find this sleeping spot from 13 till 7 of fallow deer. So I'm gonna quickly, actually, hello, how are you today? I am doing fantastic, Meryl Chassis. I don't know if that's actually how you pronounce that. I'm just gonna go ahead and assume that that was right. If not, then that's probably not right. What the hell is all... Oh, okay, so it did actually go back this way. So I did find some other... I don't know what the hell. Sorry, I'm still trying to learn that whole new... I'm gonna take this off. I'm gonna go up to this little... Does it have ballistic bullet cam? It does not have a ballistic bullet cam. Where I'm assuming that means like when your camera like zooms in and does like an X-ray of like when it's like kind of like Mortal Kombat. But it does have something kind of cool after you kill an animal. And what the hell? Something's coming over here. I can hear it. You can't see me. I'm in this tiny bush. Let me just call the roe deer. I think that's what it was. It's got like a kind of like a ballistic bullet cam, but like once you collect the deer. Anyways, I'm gonna go back up over to this resting zone. Let's see, where is it? Right up here. Place a waypoint up there. And then where is it? It's right here. 1.29 kilometers away. Because I use metric system. I could turn that into miles if anybody wants. I don't know what the conversion rate is. I think it's like 60 miles to 100 kilometers. Whatever that equals out to. What the hell is that? That's a roe deer. They're like little tiny dogs. I feel bad shooting them. Because like I've got the 270 rifle. And it's just like... This big old rifle can like do a lot of damage to a roe deer. It's like shooting a dog. I know that it's like a digital game and like I shouldn't really have any feelings, but I do. It's weird. It's weird that that happens sometimes. You know, human emotions, whatever. Anyways, so let's go this way. Shoot it! Shoot it until it's dead! I'm trying to get over to this area and then I'm gonna camp out until the deer are sleeping or whatever, and then I'm gonna shoot to kill. But sometimes, like, if you can find, like, a big old herd, I'm gonna see if I can find any spots here, but, like, any of, like, the water drinking spots, eating spots, anything like that, and you find, like, that there's a big old herd, you look and see what time they're there at, and you just kind of go with that. And I've got a tent. What is it? Should have given you like a tent kind of when you get the game, so you can kind of throw it out whenever you want, as long as it's on a flat ground. Put these binoculars out. And you just basically camp until that time, so you can camp wherever you want. How is hunting at night? Hunting at night sucks because you got to throw on your light, and your light startles animals, so it's kind of difficult. Like, you can do it, it's definitely possible. Personally, I just camp until daytime because why not? Like, unless there's an animal that I've been tracking, and I've been tracking it for like a good while, then I'll like just continue to track it until I find it and then murder it. But I try not to track during the nighttime because it's just a pain in the ass. You actually like have to turn on your light in order to see the little tracks and stuff. So it makes it a little more difficult to find tracks and whatnot. I wish that I could get over here a little bit faster, but actually, you know what? Maybe I'll just fast travel over to this area. Move waypoint. Fast travel. There we go. But yeah, hunting at night, I don't know. I've had some good luck and I've had some bad luck, so it all depends on like what you prefer, really. Like if you've got a bunch of lights on and stuff, I would not really recommend it. It's not exactly the most fun thing. But at night, if you've got all the lights off and stuff and there's no glare on your TV, then you can kind of get away with it. I don't know, I've never really turned up the brightness or anything either, so I don't know if it's easier to just like hunt at night if you turn the brightness way up or whatever. So red fox there. I don't really typically like to hunt the red foxes. One, because they're foxes. Two, because they're really skittish, so it's not really worth it. I mean, like, you can make some money from them in the game, but it's just, I don't know. I find they're a little bit more work than they're worth, actually. So what kind of deer? Oh shit, there's something. Oh, oops. So let me just quickly see what is... remove waypoint, and what is this? Red fox. Ah, oh, damn it. So that is for red foxes. I should have paid attention to that. What would I rate this game? Honestly, I did rate this game 5 out of 5 stars. There's some things that, you know, aren't exactly ideal, but it's just like, that's just the way she goes. Like some games, you know how like they'll have like little tiny glitches here and there. Like this game kind of has the same thing. Like there'll be times where an animal like glitches and like you fire at it and then there's no blood splatter or anything, so you've got nothing to go on. That's kind of annoying at times, but honestly, like aside from those, it's pretty awesome. I really do enjoy it. And right now I believe it's on sale for 30% off. I got it when it wasn't on sale, so I still do quite enjoy it. I'm kind of glad that I paid full price because I'm glad that they got the money for it. If that makes any sense. There's a lot of times where I'm like, if I just waited like that much longer, then I would have gotten it on sale. But this game, I'm like, you know, it was worth it. I don't really care too much Also, my friend bought it for me, so there's also that. Um, and you know, they do say that you enjoy things that are free a little bit more. That's definitely accurate. Um, but setting that all aside, like honestly, I would pay the money for this. I would pay it again, but there's no point, so I'm not gonna. The multiplayer is fun, um, but it's kind of like it depends on how you like to hunt. One of the things that I've noticed is like if you're playing multiplayer, um, like if you don't mind hunting in a group, it does tend to take a little bit longer to level up and stuff, just because you have more people hunting the same deer in the same area, and it kind of, I don't know if this is accurate, but sometimes I find that hunting online kind of, there's a little less deer, if that makes sense. But there's also sometimes, like, if you can find a big group of deer, like, I think the biggest group I found was, like, a group of, like, 35 deer or something like that. Something ridiculous, like, and then there's, like, other groups that are a little bit more common of, like, 12 deer or something. And if you can just, like, get a group of, like, some good people, um, you know, who aren't just gonna, like, start firing off their guns and, like, scaring everything away, then you can, like, you can all take turns just basically killing deer, calling them back, killing deer, calling them back. You're gonna buy it tomorrow. It's definitely, like, I find it's really good. I love this game. I've been playing for the past, like, couple of weeks, and it's just, I've been playing it, like, pretty much non-stop. Like, I'll go to different games every now and then, but it's, I kind of enjoy this a little bit more than Call of Duty because there's a little bit more tactic involved, and like roe deer. Let me just grab my roe deer color. And where's my scent? Actually, I should have got some more scent. I can do that here though, I believe. There we go. Roe deer scent. Here we go. See, that's why I like the tent. I used to only use the thing, like the blind, where you can like camp inside of it or wherever, and so you can like kind of hide inside of it and use it for cover or whatever. But I find that actually the trees give you way better cover, so there's no point in really using them. I mean, unless you want to just sit in a field and just like kind of play a little bit of deer hunter, deer hunting style, like Deer Hunter, the original game, like way back in the day. I played lots of Deer Hunter, like on PC and stuff. But I find this is a little bit better just because you can move around. There's like a, like, I'll show you the map here. Like, it's massive. Like, I've only explored like 20% of this map. It goes like anything you can see here that's like all colored. Like, this is the 50 by 50 mile square stretch that you get. And then there's like a little target range over here if you wanted to do that. Pretty awesome. So what's this? Roe deer drinking zone? Actually, you know what? What's that? And this is a sleeping zone over here for which? Red fox, no thank you. Sleeping zone here for roe deer. And this is fallow deer feeding, 5:30 to 9. Red deer feeding. Actually, maybe I'll go to that one. Awesome, thanks, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, yeah, there's a few things you can do in this game to help quick level. One of the things that I find is, like, if you can find a good spot, I'm trying to, like, find a good spot right now, but to, like, quick level and stuff, you find a good spot, and if there's a bunch of deer, you just keep calling them back. Place waypoint. You just keep calling back the deer, and then just keep plugging them with the bow, and then once you're at a higher level, then you can go ahead and go and buy all the different collars and stuff, so you can hunt different game and stuff. Like the roe deer collar is like one of the ones that it gives you. They're like super common. This is a fairly early thing that you get. Here we go. So the colors that you get from the beginning is like this roe deer color, and then you get the deer bleat color. And the deer bleat is for like whitetail and blacktail deer in like the North America map, and then the roe deer is for the European map. So the roe deer are like the really small deer. I'll show you when I kill one. And yeah, they're pretty easy to take down. Like if you're using the regular rifle, which is I think the 243. Let's see here. Oh, I don't have it on me. But yeah, it's like the 243, I believe. And it probably takes out the roe deer really easy, but like anything else, not really that easy. Like it's good for small game like red fox, coyotes, like anything like that, but anything bigger than like deer, so like moose, elk, or like bison, like I would definitely advise against even trying to take down those animals until you get a bigger gun. I mean, like, you can still do it, it's just, it takes a lot more bullets. Shoot one with the 270. That's what I'm using right now for the rifle. That's the 270. It definitely, like, kills it almost instantly every time. If you go for a long shot, like, it'll kill it. Pretty much, it'll drop it right where it stands. There's actually a trophy for killing 10 animals with headshots, and the trophy is called, this is not a zombie game. So you get like 10 headshot kills, and you gotta actually retrieve the dead bodies and everything too. But you get 10 headshot kills and you get the trophy. So let's see here. Wait, when is this? It was for roe deer, right? Not wrong on that. Yeah, roe deer. From 17 to 21 o'clock, and it is 18:45, so they should be all around here eating. Blow it apart. Yeah. Pretty much. It's pretty much what it does. It's just mean, really. It's like using a 30-06 to take out a duck. It's just mean. You could do it. It's a little bit of overkill. Oh, is that a box? I'll use my call. And call it in. My injured jackrabbit collar. If there's one thing that I would criticize about this game though, it's like how long it takes for you to unlock stuff. Like to unlock the moose color, you gotta be level 35, and I'm only level 17, and I've been playing it for like a couple of weeks. Not like all the time, every day, but... And there's a lot of times where I'm just screwing around, not actually hunting. Oh, there's a little squirrel. Squirrel! There's supposed to be roe deer around here. I got sidetracked again. That usually happens with me, so... Get sidetracked with other stuff. Maybe I'm just gonna quickly camp here until... Sorry, I'm just gonna... Oh, whoops. Wrong button. Yeah, it is good that it won't get old fast. Let me just quickly... Blow up... What is it? Oh, right, the map. So 21:30, so from 17, maybe I'll just do it until like 17 o'clock. There you go. And where are... okay, so I'll use this quickly. Kind of feel like I got screwed on that. Because you're supposed to get 10 every time that you buy some. And the last time I bought some, I swear I had 2 left. Whatever. Who cares? Come on, deer. Come on over here, deer. Hey, ho, over here, deer. Come on here, deer. Hey, deer, over here, deer. Maybe I'll try and follow some tracks. Maybe. No, 10 isn't the max. I've had more than that. I've had like 15 or 20 or something like that. Bought a bunch of them. Wait, did I? Oh yeah, I took my tent down so I can... I'll just buy some more. It just sucks because they're like $1,500 each. Let's see here. Oh, deer sand. Yeah, see, it says 10 units per purchase. That's actually the first time that's happened. So, I'm not really that worried. See, look, I just bought 10 more and there's 18. But here we go, where is... There we go. Come on, roe deer. Usually roe deer are like everywhere. Or maybe I'll just run and then I'll find one somewhere. The red fox. Well, that's not a good spot. There's a wild boar spot there. And this is... I'm trying to remember there was like this one spot that I found last night, and I was just like, I think I got like seven fallow deer. I just kept like calling them back with the rattler and then taking them out. What's this? Fallow deer, 5:30 to 9. Ooh, that's a good amount of time. You know what? Fast travel. It's nice that they added fast travel into this, because 50 miles and like no fast travel would have been savage. Okay, so just grab one of my ATVs. I typically don't use the ATVs, but this time I will make an exception. Just because I'm going to be going there and camping anyway, so... If you're riding the ATV, they suck. If you hit anything, like the tiniest, like little shrubbery sometimes, it's just like, sorry, do not pass go, do not click, $100. And I can see these little things always because it's just extra points. Really only worth it. And if you're playing multiplayer, you can't, like, if you're not on, if you didn't host the game, you can't collect it. So that's kind of like a little bit of a bummer, but that's just what I've noticed. Unless, like, maybe I... Oh, okay. Wait, what the hell? Where did... There we go. Hello, Justin. What up? How's it going, bud? Never seen you before. But how's it going anyway, bud? So... Wait, when was this? $5:30 to 9K. There should be a decent amount of deer here too. Let's set up camp and sleep until 5:30 in the morning. What the hell? Where is my... There we go. The only thing that I really oh my god, really? Why is it that I have to spend so much money on rest? Maybe it's because I've rested so recently. 5:30, I'm gonna get all the time that I can. Typically, if you don't rest often, it's usually like $188 or whatever the hell their currency is called. But yeah, whatever. Anyways, let's get... use a fallow. Oh, what was this? It was fallow, right? Yeah, fallow deer. So I'll go... I don't even see any deer around here. One of the things that cheesed me off, you could say, I was pissed, basically. I saw a albino deer. I saw it, spotted it, and everything like that, and I was like, alright, sweet. Now I'm gonna take my shot. And like, with this game you can, with L3 you can hold your breath, and like, you're sure your scope still moves around and stuff. But like, my guy just like, he was holding like, what is it, when you go all the way up and hold it, then he like kind of keeps it there for a second. But anyways, my guy's scope dropped like right after that. Start a party chat. Yeah. Like, if you want to add me, then I can talk to you after this stream here, and I can answer whatever questions that you've got. I'm just trying to find, where is it here? Oh, that's not right. Here it is. There we go. There's my PlayStation username. DuckHunt87. And I'm on PS4, obviously. Oh wait, what? Oh damn it. Wish I'd known what that was. Alright, and what? Let's see if it was the roe deer. Oh wait. Binoculars. Come on, binoculars. There we go. I swear I just saw something over this way in the field. Clearly I didn't, and I'm just crazy. Okay, so something that is It's over this way. Oh, there we go. There's a fallow deer. So let me just quickly... Okay. There's the fallow deer all the way up there. But I'm going to wait for it to get a little bit closer. And one thing I'm going to mention too is if you see the little line that's right beside that little heart thing that's like just down below here. That line, once it's gray, then it knows that's when I know that I'm like the most hidden I could possibly be. And right now it's not really working, so I don't know what the hell is going on. Maybe I need to do this. But if I'm lying down, then I can't use my bow like I was planning on. Where is that? Why isn't it coming over here? Come on, get over here. Stupid deer. Get over here, Bambi's dad. 270? Oh, you want me to use the 270? I could use the 270. I don't see any other ones around here, but the only thing is if you use the 270, then it scares every other animal. And if you want to quickly level up, I'd recommend using the bow. But whatever you want to do. Okay, so... Oh yeah, and the compass that's down below here, the little green bit, that's where the wind is blowing, so that's where you don't want your deer or any animal that you're looking to kill in that area. I could shoot with a 270. But yeah, with if you've got an entire herd, I'd recommend, there's another deer over there. Maybe I will use my bow. Yeah. Here, I'll try and show you what I mean by that. Whoops. You can get like a bunch of deer. Just like keep coming back. And there's like a bunch of dead bodies around you and you're just like, keep like, taking them out one by one. It's fun. It's really fun. Something you're not allowed to do in real life. Anywhere. Because, well, let's face it. Who needs that many deer? Oh, come on, deer. Just come back here. Just come on. Come on. Come on, little buck. Track animal call. Fallow deer. Come on, Bambi's dead. Come on, this way. Just this way. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Right there. Boom. Right in the kill zone. Now let's call another one. Where's that other deer? I swear I saw it over this way. Where did it go? Oh, there it is. There it is, right over there. Should I go for a Texas heart shot? Up the south end? Just kidding. Uh, where's the... No, that's not right. There's that fallow deer. And maybe I will just shoot this one. Hmm. Oh, I don't want to shoot it right there. There we go. So I might as well collect this deer while I'm trying to get that other one over here. From trophy. So I got it in the right lung, the liver, and the flesh. Not bad. Come back over here. Oh, there's that fallow deer coming back here. Come on. Come here, little doggy. Little deer doggy. Gotta have a little bit of patience. It's the only thing about this game is if you've got patience, you can get a lot of deer. Where the hell did that deer go? Is it like coming up over here or something? It was just like over here, but I think it's like in that little ridge valley, so I can't see it quite right now. I know if I go over there, it's gonna get startled and run away. How did that thing go? My biggest like problem with this is patience. It's not that the game is like, there's nothing wrong with the game. Oh goddamn! Did I just scare that? Look at how fucking far I scared that deer away, just from walking all the way over here. 'Cause I didn't have patience. Damn it. Let's see, where is it? I'm gonna not run, so I don't scare it away again. And then I'll shoot it with the 270. See here. Where did that deer go? Oh, there it is. It's like pacing back and forth. It's almost as if it knows that it's about to die. Did I not drop that where I think I dropped it? Did I even hit it? Well, let's go find out. Still trotting. Oh yeah, there's a big old blood splatter there. I don't think it made it very far. Judging from that. Vital hit, yeah. Okay. Wait, huh? What? You didn't run back this way. Don't give me that. Here, let me keep that phone on here. There we go. I went back over this way. There's the other blood splatter. Yeah, there we go. It did not make it very far at all. I shot it in the flesh, the liver, and the stomach. Ugh. That would not have been a quick and painless death. Oops. Yeah, and one thing too, I find this is kind of neat, is that it shows you where you've killed an animal in these little purple areas. And supposedly, the purple areas are where the deer don't come back. And that's, I did not use quotations properly. But, yeah, the purple areas is where deer are supposed to be, like, scarcely coming back or whatever. Because, like, animals can tell where another animal's died, but it doesn't really, like, work kind of like that in this. If that makes any sense. 6:30. Yeah, that's a feeding zone until 9:30 or whatever. So let's grab my bow out and let's get my other call. This call going back again. I'll try and get like a, if I do another video on this, I'll try and get another one of me actually like exempling, showing it as an example of me getting a bunch of deer and having them come back and everything. It's just sometimes it takes a little bit of time. Which can make it a little bit boring on stream, but I don't know. I find it kind of therapeutic in a way. Because it's not like, run, 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 gun, run, 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 gun. It's like, be back, relax. You know, take a load off. Take some time. You don't need to get your first shot off once you see it. Make sure you get the right shot off. Quality over quantity for this game. Mind you, quantity also plays a role in leveling up, so you kind of could start off with quantity and then move into quality. That's where... No. There we go, yeah, this is where I was supposed to go. Let's keep running, calling some roe deer. fallow deer, eh? This seems like an area where I found a herd before. Wait. You can hunt in the US, yes. There's North America. I'm just hunting in Europe because I find that it's a little easier. Because the roe deer are basically like super populated, usually. Right now I don't know why they're not really showing up as often as I prefer. Mind you, I usually am having to like shoo them off of me. Being like, get out of here, roe deer. I'm trying to hunt deer that actually matter. But then when you want to have them coming up on you, then that's usually when they don't show up, right? What up, Ranger? What's the max length of a YouTube game stream? I have no idea, honestly. I've done some streams for like over 3 hours. And they stay all intact and everything. The only thing is if you want to edit them up, I think the minimum you can make, or like the maximum you can make any edit is like a half an hour. So if you wanted to edit a 3-hour stream, you have to make it like a half an hour. Or you can like download it and then whatever, you know? 6 hours? Okay, there you go. No problem, man. Glad that I could try to help anyway. And thank you, Eric, for giving me probably a better answer than I did. Mating call the roe deer. Okay, here, maybe I'll go and throw my roe deer call on. Take it out with a 270. Can you show me map location? I am right here. Like, honestly though, like the best locations for doing this kind of stuff is like, if you can find these areas where they show like the feeding zones, or there's also like resting areas. If you can find like a resting area that says like how many deer there are though, sometimes you can find them that have like 24, or like, I think the biggest I've found is like 30 or something like that. And you just find those areas and like find out when the deer are going to be there, and then just like take out a tent and camp there until the time is right, and then just basically pull out your bow, and if you can call them, keep calling them back, because that's pretty much the only way you can really fast level. It's like if you can keep calling deer back. Trying to find some roe deer here. Usually roe deer are everywhere, but right now I don't know. Seems like the game always knows when you're like looking for something specific, and it's just like, yeah, it's gonna make it. I'm gonna make it 10 times harder than it normally is to find. There's a roe deer. There we go. Take my bow. There we go. Yeah, one of the nicest places to shoot the deer is right in the spinal cord. Upper neck and jaw. You just sever that spinal cord so the deer can't run anywhere. Other places that I like to shoot are in the lungs, the heart, and if you can, the brain. Like this one, I don't know if you can see it, but like the brain is in the very, very top part of the skull. So like right above and between the eyes. Yes, there we go. There's that. I like doing the bow hunting just because it doesn't scare everything else away. But I also love the rifles because, well, they're just beefy. The guns, here I can show you. Let me just pull out my tent. There's a few. There's not like as many as I would like. One of the guns that I feel that they're missing is the 30-06, but whatever. Let's see here. There's quite a few guns though, actually. That's rifle ammo. So let's go with rifles first. There's a 223, 243, and there's the 270, 7mm, the Rangemaster 338. This is a 3030 Whitlock Model 86. And then there's a Coach Mate Lover 4570, and then there's another 7mm. This one is basically unlocked right away. This one you gotta wait a little while before you can unlock it. The 270 also takes a little while to unlock as well, but this is what you start off with, is the 243. And then you can kind of see the prices and how much it costs to unlock those. But like, as you can see from my price, like the money that I've got up over where the time is. Sorry, it's hard to. It's over that that way-ish, kind of, and up above. Like, it's hard to say because I'm not near it. But go for backbone kills. I know, right? Backbone kills are easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then these are the pistols that you got. There's a 40 or 454, and that is a machine, really. Like, look at the friggin' recoil on that thing. There's a bullet for that gun. Let me see. I'll show you here. It's friggin' insane. Like, so these are the hollow point bullets. They're 100% expansion. And then the penetration is like 100%. It makes me wonder if you can shoot the deer, like if you shoot a roe deer broadside, if you can hit another roe deer right behind it. I'm gonna have to try that one day, but I also need to unlock that handgun first. And then other than that, there's like a couple of 12 gauge shotguns, pump action, and I think these ones are just like break. And then there's the bows. There's only like 3 bows. So it is like, it's kind of lacking on the rifle content, but I don't know. It doesn't really bother me too much because it still has like quite a bit of stuff. Like the rifle sights. One thing you gotta watch out for are these tritium sights. They actually don't really do a whole lot for your gun. My buddy bought one, and he says that they actually look like the regular sights, so it doesn't seem like they do anything for your gun. I thought it was like, you know, those sights that have like a little green or like red dot kind of thing. They're not those. There's also a reflex sight you can get. I think this also works for the pistols. Oh yeah, no, you get this from using pistols. And then there's also like, this is the first scope that you get unlocked, and it's also free, so you just get it. And then there's this one, which you unlock after this one. Oh no, wait. No, yeah, you get this one after you unlock that one, and then you get this one, which is the... Is this a lever action one? I think this is a lever action, isn't it? No, this is... Yeah, no, this is a lever action. Sorry. You get this one, then you get this one, then you get this one. At whatever level. Rifle score, I think it was. And then handguns, you can actually get a scope for the handguns. I think this is more for like the rifle, 454. And then there's also bow sights, which don't really do a whole lot. I do kind of want to unlock this one though, because it does look pretty sweet. I'm already pretty much close to being there. But yeah, let's the tritium sights light up. Oh, they light up. How do you make them light up? Because my buddy was saying they look exactly the same. He doesn't understand. He bought it for the 3030. Oh, that's my stupid night bot. But yeah, he bought it for the 3030, and he said that they look the exact same. I thought that they would light up too, like radium or whatever the hell that chemical is. It's like a low radiation material that lights up during all hours of the day or whatever. And the tritium sights light up. See, I'd never knew, I don't know. Are you supposed to use them with a scope, or... Trying to take out a roe deer in my 270. And what's this poop? Very old poop. Eating area. See, that's only for one deer though. So you gotta, like, when you discover these locations, you gotta be careful and pay attention to like how many deer there are. Because like you can see, like right up here, it says only there's one deer that's eating here. So it's like, I found some that are like 15 up to like 40. Well, I didn't find the one that was up to 40, but my buddy found one that was like 45 or something like that, and I was like, oh my god, that's so many deer. Could you just like imagine finding the deer and just keep picking them off one by one? Where are my binoculars? Because I remember seeing a bunch of fallow deer over here before. That's where my thing is. Maybe I will go back this way. Was it just one fallow deer though? Like, it seems like there's a bunch of them here. It's very old. These seem like they're all females though, just judging by the weight alone. Because male fallow deer are usually around like 100 kilograms or so. I knew they could also be just small fallow deer males. But I've only ever found them like around 100 kilograms or so. R3 for PS4. Oh, really? Okay, so you press... Oh, so it's like the flashlight for your rifle or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna tell him that actually. R3 while aiming the gun. Okay, cool. That's awesome. Thanks for that tip. That's awesome, actually. I'm really pumped to try and... I might actually have to check those out now. And see how well I like them. Because I found that, like, sometimes if you're aiming, like, if you want your deer coming up really close or whatever, you take off your iron sights. Or take off your scope, so you only have the iron sights. It's really handy when you've got a bunch of bison running at you. Because I've had bison chasing after me. And it's a little bit of a pain in the ass. Trying to aim at them with the scope and they're just like running right at you. Like, oh shit, it's coming right for us. Check them out. Yeah, I'll have to check them out. One sec here. I'll go... Actually, I'll go buy some. Where's my tent? I'm gonna need to set the tent up here anyway. Where's the tent? There we go. Get some for the 270. Where is that? Here we go. 270. Here we go. Bye. Detached sight. See, now I've just got these. And let's see, where are the... Attached sight. Oh no, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, here we go. Oh, whoops. Let me just quickly... Manage sight. Detached sight. Go over here. Inventory, sights. Oh crap. Forgot I need to equip it into my bag. So let's go rifle sight. Oh, wait. Backpack. Go ahead. True vision for the 270. Oh, okay. What the hell? He tried them for the 30-30 and he said that they were no different. I see. Maybe it's different for the 30-30. That's pretty sweet. I don't know, I still prefer the scope. So let's just go take those off. Inventory, and let's put this scope back on my rifle. Alright, and map. Yeah, it would be good for night hunting, that's for sure. It would pretty much be the only thing that I would want to night hunt with, to be perfectly honest. So, this is... 5:30 to 9. And it's 8:08, so there should still be some fallow deer around here, I would think. There we go. This is fallow deer color. When was this though? From 17 till 21:30 or whatever. So that's basically like 5:30 p.m. till what, 9:30 p.m. So wait, shouldn't there be like an eatery or eating thing up here saying that like it's a feeding area now? That's very old. See, like, oh yeah, this is where I shot that one deer earlier. Right? Yeah, yeah. That's probably why there's no deer over here. So let's go... go over here. Maybe I'll hunt some bison? I don't know. I kind of want to wait until I get a bigger gun to go and blow the Dyson away. Blow the bison away. Dyson. Those are vacuum cleaners. Come on. Okay, so this is 12 to 1. That's not a good time. It's not a good time. Well, maybe I'll just go over here. Of course there's a red box there. Let me just grab my handy dandy one of these. Oh, that's not what I wanted. This one. Oh no! My tent is all the way over there. Well, looks like I'm going back and grabbing a tent. Son of a bitch. Oops. My bad. Typically, I like to pick up my tents once I leave them somewhere, but... where did I leave that? I guess now I've got a tent over here. Whatever. Got a bunch of tents, so... not really that big of a deal. But I do like to have a tent on me. Oops. Backpack. So let's go with the green tent. Yeah, sure, why not? Then I'll go in here. Portable structures. Take that tent and throw it in there. There we go. Perfect. Yeah, I'm not actually gonna even waste my time trying to hunt down foxes. Fox eye. Maybe I'll find a boar. That's an unsettling sound. It reminds me of like TIE fighters. Oh shit, there's a little fox. Let's call a fox. No, that's not right. That's an elk. I hate the sound of the jackrabbit collar. Try and call this fox over here, just so I can show you what it's like to take down a fox. They're really easy to kill with a 270, that's for sure. Same with like coyotes. If you shoot a coyote with like even the 243, which is like the starter rifle, like you can clip it in the knee and it'll go down. Like it's going down. No matter where you shoot it, it's going down. It's gonna either bleed out or whatever. Where'd that fox go? The only reason that I'm actually even attempting this fox is the fact that there's like open fields and stuff. That's the only time that I will actually attempt to find a fox. Because if you're trying to find a fox in like brush and stuff, it's next to impossible. It's like really difficult to even spot the fox. And even then you gotta get it close enough so you can shoot it. You gotta let it sit still enough, and everything is just too much work, man. You know? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that fox is gone now. There you go. I don't see it. Don't see it. It's gone. Oh, that's alcohol. Whoops. What the hell was that? What's responding to the alcohol? It actually sounded like a bison. Might have been a bison that responded. Maybe I'll find a bison here. Take it out. Till then I'm gonna try and find me a wild boar. Ugh, itchy eye. Here, little piggy. Come find daddy. Daddy can shoot you. That does not look safe at all. What the hell's down here? Is there any animals? Let me see. Yeah. Is that a... Ah, haha! There we go. That's actually really close. I'm gonna have to go and grab that bison. Peace out. Peace out, man. And thank you. I'm glad you enjoyed watching. I try to stream as often as I can. Right now it's been a little bit more scarce just because I got all my wisdom teeth out, so I'm kind of not streaming it as often as I would like to, but still doing it as often as I can. There was a bison over here. How did that bison go? Son of a bitch. Hey, look, it's a little squirrel. Sorry, squirrel. I'm gonna waste an arrow on you. Good thing arrows are quiet. This is meant for like big game. Like, look at the tip on this arrow. I just like probably like cut that squirrel in half. That was just rude. How dare I? Yeah, you could say that I have a little bit of a short attention span because I was just running for a bison and I got sidetracked by a squirrel. It's like the movie Up, and I'm Doug. I think Doug's the name of the dog. No bison, I don't see any. They're not charging me and I don't see any tracks. Huh. Oh yeah, I found out too recently. There's in the multiplayer there are these little challenges and stuff that you do. One of the things that I found out about those is they don't actually give you any points. Like, you win the challenge, but that's all it is you just win the challenge. That's it. Like, you still make points from getting the deer and everything that you killed or whatever the hell you kill. So there's no, it's not like you lose points or anything, but it's still like, you don't gain anything from doing the challenges, so it's kind of like, it's neat that they put them in there, but there should be an incentive to actually do them. That's just my opinion, but, you know, whatever. One thing that I did find out is that there is, because I've got a friend who's also like level 36 or something, I think. He just got the moose call and everything, and apparently there's a perk you can get, or a skill, I think it's a perk actually, where you can actually like learn new ways of tracking animals, so you can like see if an animal has like disturb some vegetation or whatever. So like you can tell if an animal has like walked through there or something like that, which is pretty neat because like there's more than just like there's more to tracking than just like looking at footprints and poo. Like you can look at like certain elk and stuff like that will rub against trees, or like deer or moose or whatever. You know, like they'll rub against trees and you'll see like little bare bark spots, and that's a way of telling that there's been an animal nearby. And like bears in North America will sometimes like rub against trees as well and scratch them and stuff, and like that's a way of telling that a bear's been there. Or like you'll see like hair in trees and stuff, and it's kind of nice that they're taking a little bit more of like a skill kind of approach to this, where it's like you kind of have to learn the skills that you would learn, and they kind of made the leveling up a little slow too, in my opinion. But at the same time, it's kind of like you kind of have to expect that they have to do something. They kind of have to add some sort of element of gaming to it, where it's not just like, here's all the stuff, have fun. Like, it's not like a sandbox type of game. It's an actual game where you have to earn stuff in order to level up. So like the way that I look at this game is like you pretty much start with like super basic knowledge, and even then like you start with like more than what the average person I would think knows about tracking and like hunting animals down. But the game kind of does teach you stuff as you go, but you can also kind of like opt out of the whole tutorial stuff. I choose to keep it up there just because I've got a mind like a sieve, and I tend to forget things sometimes. Or like if I stop playing a game for a while and like play something else, I'll like forget certain things about it. And I find that tutorials or like helpful tips and stuff are a good way for me getting back into my groove and whatnot. But yeah, I can't seem to find that wild bison that I was looking for, and now I'm just kind of stuck wandering this cliffside. But I'm gonna get one more animal here. I don't care what it is. I'm gonna find something, and I'm gonna shoot it. You know what? I'm gonna go up here. Fast travel. Let's go and explore. Let's go north from here. Hey, what's that? That sounded like a fox. Wouldn't let me check and see what the hell that thing was. But anyways, let's go north-ish. North something. I feel like there should be a lot of pigs around here, so I'm gonna pull out my pig whistle. Oh wait. Should be the pig whistle, right? Yeah, there we go. I haven't seen anything in a while. Makes me wonder if I'm in the right area. How was that? Oh, that's super far away. So yeah, a way to tell like where animals are and stuff, if anybody's wondering, is the smaller the little like bracket area or whatever, the further away it is, and the wider the bracket area, the closer it is. Where the hell is that? What the hell was that? Was that a bison? Where was that? There's a bison. There we go. Oh, that's fucking... See if I got it. I get it? I shot it. Oh my god. Oh my god! Get out of here, bison! It's gotta die here soon. Come on, Texas heart shot. Right up the butt. It's slowing down. Did you see it just give up on life? it just gave up on life so hard. It was like, I'm so tired. I'm just gonna take a nap. And then, yeah, here it lies. But how many shots did that take? Like, frig. Okay, so the first shot that I took was left scapula, left lung. Okay, so that's basically like the left shoulder blade, left lung. And then below that, I got it in the right lung. So I shot it right in the lung there. And then after that, I got it in the skull and jaw. No brain? Oh, I guess the brain is like... It's like right between the horns. Dead center up top. And then I shot it in the pelvis. Basically right up the butt. I call it Texas heart shot because there is a way that if you shoot it up the butt, you can actually... Hey, look! There's its testicles! If you shoot it in the testicles, actually, it looks like you can get it right in the heart. From behind. Yo, what up, Kane? How's it going, buddy? But yeah, that's actually kind of funny. If you shoot a bison in the balls, you can get it directly in the heart. See, like, look. Depending on the angle, of course, but if it's like all even, like, boom, like that angle. I don't know why I keep looking at the balls of this thing. Fuck. There we go. So there's that bison. And let's see. Trying to show how to like level up quick. Bison are not the way to do that. Like the deer that you want to hunt for getting like lots of money and lots of points and everything really quick are like hunting either roe deer or fallow deer. And fallow deer, if you shoot them broadside like right in the lungs, like you can get them, drop them with the bow, like one shot. Pretty much right where they stand. I feel like this game is like more of like I need to do videos for, just because it's a lot of like sitting around waiting. But it's nice because I can actually like burn so much time in this game and not really care. That's kind of a nice thing about the game. There's some times where I'll like set up a blind or whatever, like a little tent, and I'll get my guy to sit in it, and I'll just like walk away, sit my controller down, come back. Sometimes there'll be like a bunch of deer in the area, and I'll be like, okay, cool, easy pickings. Pull up my bow, just be like, blah. Like if you watch earlier in the video, I got like 2 deer. One of them I get with the bow, and the other one doesn't run away, and then it gets too close and gets in my line of scent and runs away, and then I have to go and track it down and shoot it with a gun. But, yeah. I also explain how how you can level up quicker. I'm gonna actually need to do, like, sit down and record some footage of me, like, camping, and like, just what you do is you find a bush, like any bush, anything really, anything that's like this, and you can sit in it, and you see the little line, that means that no animals can really see you. The best line to really look for, I don't know if this tree is going to provide enough cover. There we go, yeah. So like when you kneel down or whatever, you see how the white line goes away? Like that means that I'm like the most hidden I could possibly be. Like if you can see down beside the heart and between the little speaker thing, below the green bar, down there. That's where your eyesight is, like your visibility towards animals. I don't know. Red fox. Is it in here? Oh. No, it's not. That was a warning call. I'll try and sneak up on this little thing here. Take it out with the bow. I think this is the one for the jackrabbit. Yeah, here it is. See, one of the things that I found too that was like quite surprising is like even if you stand beside like some of these like trees, like you can actually get a decent amount of cover just from like, maybe not those trees, but like one of these trees. You can actually just stand right beside it, and even though there's like no brush around you, it gives you a decent amount of cover for whatever reason. I don't know why. Probably because it's easier to kind of like hide behind the tree, kind of like that. That's a warning call. Where the hell is that fox? Stupid fox is the stupidest fox. Foxy, 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 stupid fox. I feel like up here is like one of those blinds that you can build for like $2,000. Yeah, there it is. Okay, I'm kind of sick and tired of trying to track this fox here. See, if I scare it off, then I could always call it back, but where the hell is it? Just now it pooped. Trotting over this way. Is it this way? Let me check my phone. Oh, yeah, it's this way. Let's just continue to track this. It's gotta be somewhere around here because it did say just now is when it pooped. Oh, now it's running. So that means that I must have scared it. So let's just run up here. It's trotting now. Okay, so let's quickly. Is this the right one? I don't know. There we go. Eh. I'm just super impatient right now. I ain't got patience for this stupid fox. Where is it? Just stand out in a field so I can shoot you. Okay, so let's see. Is there some sort of call? No. Well, I cannot find this stupid fox for the life of me. Let's see here. Anyways, one sec. I'll be right back. Just give me 1 second. And I'm back. Okay, So now, now I can do this stuff here. Wait, was that? The hell? I swear I just heard something over here. But I didn't want to startle it. Where's that coming from? Hmm. Nothing. Nothing in this area right now. Kind of one of the things that I like about this, and also kind of dislike. I like that it's like not like super populated, because then it would be like, oh, I'm just like walking through this, basically mowing down animals, which is not like how it is nowadays. Animals are a lot more scarce now than I think that they used to be, but who knows? Maybe they're just as scarce now as they've always been. I wasn't alive back then, so I can't really say. But judging from my personal belief, which means nothing, yeah. I've done absolutely no research. into that, so don't take my word for it. But where... Was that a roe deer also? I swear I just heard a roe deer. Oh, right. I need to load some bullets in here. Huh. What's this? Roe? No, not roe. Actually, maybe I'll also use some scent. And then I'll use the color. So that's where I use the scent. Hear anything? 0 footsteps. Not even my own. There's a roe deer. And oh, I'm gonna obliterate this roe deer. I feel so bad, even though it's just in a game. But, oh goddamn. Sorry, roe deer. Oh no, wait. Let's get this. Let's call this back here. Can I help with you, friend? Absolutely, man. I'm on PS4 and oh right, I don't want to use this. I'm gonna obliterate the shit out of this roe deer. Sorry, what was that? You were saying something, roe deer? You were saying something? What was that about? Oh man. It was only 2 years old. I'm just kidding. That's a pretty darn good trophy rating for a roe deer. $583. That's not really that much. Left lung, liver, right lung, stomach. I just guess he couldn't stomach it. Ha ha ha. Bad puns. Yeah, I usually have a bunch of friends that I hunt with. Me and like another 3 other of my friends, we usually hunt together. Sometimes we'll actually like just join a chat and we'll actually like hunt in our own games, trying to progress in our storylines and whatnot. But then there's times we'll actually like all hunt together and stuff and help each other out. And like I've got a buddy who's like level 36, I think it was. I can't remember exactly what it was, but anyways, he's like level 30, something like that. And he'll actually like call deer and stuff to me, and like we'll take turns shooting them and everything like that. And it's pretty nice to actually have somebody who's able to do that kind of stuff for you, because starting out with the bare bones is pretty rough. But once you get the hang of it, it's definitely really fun to play this game. I hate hunting foxes though. Like, you get a lot of money for them, sure, but like, I don't know. I feel like they're not really worth it. Just because of how much patience you have to have. I could shoot 3 roe deer by the time it takes for me to kill 1 fox. Punchy Lake. Oh hey, I missed that thing behind me. Probably go back this way and then get that lookout tower. That's what it was, right? Yeah, up here. Yeah. Somewhere around here anyway. That'd be nice. Even if you don't like, you don't kill a lot of animals, a good thing to do you can do, and I like to do this around nighttime, is I'll just run around and like I'll just go and I'll collect all these little location things, like not these ones, but like the question marks. I'll go and discover what they are, I typically do that around nighttime because then I'm not really wasting daylight. But there's some times where like I just get bored of killing animals and I'll just go run around and explore the map and try and learn stuff. There's my red block. Got my phone here. Isn't that the right direction? No. Gotta go this way. So it's like northwest. You gotta go in the direction of Kanye's daughter. Northwest. Get it? It's a bad joke. It's also a bad name, but hey, who am I to judge? Just one man's opinion. Like farting in the wind. Okay, so I'm almost up here. I wonder if there's any more like little camp areas that I've been missing. And I'm almost at the top here. Survey. Survey says
marks the border between the Rindeland Mountains and the Hirschfelden farmlands. The main attraction here is the Elmsdorf Cave, and we get a lot of spelunkers all year round. Make sure to check it out.
Spelunkers, eh? Spelunkers. Oh, hey, look, there's another area where I could go and camp. New locations added to map. No way. Ah! I don't want to live anymore. Oh my god, I won't even jump off the edge. Ah! Ah! Oops. Okay, so dia. Quesadilla. Let's go more north. What was that? That's a... Yeah, there's a roe deer over here. So let's go ahead and call this little guy out here. Come here, roe deer. I won't hurt you. I'll just obliterate you. I wouldn't be too worried if I were you. Come here, little roe deer. Is that it? There's a roe deer. Come here, roe deer. Oh yeah, and for the person that was wondering, that's my gamer tag, so if you're wondering, that's it right there. Oh hey, I'm level 17 now. What is that I got? I got a perk point. Oh nice. Maybe I should go and use that. What do I want to use that for? Should I use it for archery? No, No, we should not use it for archery. Not yet, anyway. Sorry, little roe deer. Headshot! Headshot, bitch! You just got owned! Come on, brain shot. Yeah, right in the brain. Skull, jaw, brain. Sorry. I'm working on a trophy. There's there's a trophy for killing 10 animals in the head. And the trophy's called "This Is Not a Zombie Game." But look, man. Oh, man. I just realized that bullet went right out the back of that head. Because typically the arrow stops where the bullet stops, and the arrow is kind of pointing out the back of the head. Oh man. At least it didn't feel anything. Right? Am I right? Any more roe deer that want to make my day? Let me see here. You know what I'm gonna do? I don't have any shotguns yet, and I haven't used one yet, so maybe I'll just, I was saving up for a good, like a bigger gun, like this. Where is it here? Oh, so close. Accuracy, recoil, reload speed, hip shot, magazine size is... how many rounds? 3 rounds. That's small, but that's actually not too bad. Awesome. I saw the friend request. I will have to accept that in a short bit. For now, I'm just gonna try and take out some quick deer here. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? And fast travel over here, see if there's another deer quickly. Because that's something you can do with the guns too, is like just keep fast traveling around. Because usually when you spawn in some places, it'll like quickly have a deer there for you to kill. Anybody else hear that dog barking? Of course it stops after I ask. Jesus Christ, that's loud. This is the one reason I don't really like the European map, is that it gets so loud sometimes with the wind. The funny thing is, this countryside actually reminds me of Bambi a lot. BT dubs? What? Oh, BT. Oh, yeah. So you sent me a friend request? Yeah. I'll accept that. Yeah. Whenever I'm done with stream. This might be fairly quick here. So I just looked at the time. And holy smokes. So drinking for only 1 deer. What the hell? 1 deer from 9th 9:30 to 13 o'clock. What time is it? Well, it should be around here somewhere. What's this? Resting area from 9:30 to 13:30. Well, what the hell? Man, it is taking a while to find out where the highest deer went. I don't want to be running up on this deer. Shit. It's a pretty large drinking area for one deer. Maybe I can... Right, red box. Never mind. Don't care. Where's where the fox was? Somewhere around here? I don't see it anywhere. Come on, fellow deer. Just show up for me. fuck? Where the fuck was that from? Whatever. I'm just gonna sit over here because I know that was a... Pretty sure that was a roe deer. Oh yeah, one of the things too. If you're using the bow, you gotta be very careful not to be doing what I'm doing right now. Because... oh look, there's a couple of deer. What kind of deer are they? They actually look like they might be fallow deer. I'm gonna spot them with my binoculars. Yeah, it's fallow deer. So there's a few of those. And let me just quickly... Alright, this is what I need. There we go. Now there should be coming a little bit more over this way. Oh. Okay, here we go. Come on. Come on, just get over here a little bit quicker. A little further. Boom. Okay, so now, before I go and get that one, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to call them back over here. And I'm going to take out this entire fucking herd. Hopefully. Because most of the time, if you can shoot an animal with the bow, the rest of the animals don't tend to run away further than what you can call them back to. So if I just wait a little bit, and use a little bit of patience here, I can finally do what I've been wanting to show the entire time here. That's so boring. I know it is kind of boring. But you level up so fast. Hey look, there's another deer already over here. Come here. Get over here, you stupid deer. What level am I at? I am level 17 now. The hardest part is actually like finding these little spots. Oh shit. Oh, fuck. What the hell just happened? Oh, so you're off work now, I'm assuming. Okay, come on, dear. Come on. Get over here. Just come over here. a little bit more. Boom! Right in the side. Not hidden enough, eh? Well, yeah. Typically I like to have it, like, with the gray line, but, you know. There's only so much you can do. Sometimes. But there's 2 deer in front of me. And let me take out the third one. As soon as it comes back. The nice thing about the bow, though, is that it just doesn't scare them off too far away. So you can just, like, call them right back and you don't even need to leave your spot. Where is this last one? Maybe the last one I'll shoot with my rifle. There we go. Oh, damn it. It was right there, too. Eh? I must have scared it off too far. Or I just wasn't patient enough. Let's confirm this trophy. I got it in the lumbar spine. Holy crap. That was lucky. That was really lucky. But spine shots are the best shots. They drop your animal so fast. They don't even get to run away, which is what I like. I prefer that. Right scapula and right in the thorax. Thoracic spine. Done watching them. Too boring. Fine, I'll just get this last. Are you, Brennan, are you wanting to play some more of this here? What is that? Oh, that's a red fox. Try and get this guy back here. I think I messed up on this last deer because I got too impatient. I'm logging in. You on public lobby? I am on single player right now, but I can just gonna see if I can find this last little deer in this area. But it looks like it's actually run too far away for me to find again. But it's not so bad. I got a couple of good ones, a couple of good deer in that area. I'm gonna fast travel over here. So yeah, I guess if anybody was wondering, this is the location I was just in, and that's pretty sweet that I have that tracking. Holy shit! Sorry, I just noticed like how straight in a line that tracking line is. Like, look at that. That is insane. It's like a railroad track. It's a very linear way of traveling there, animal. No animals travel like that in the wild. IRL. But yeah, anyways, this is where I was. There's been times where, like, I've had some spots. Oh yeah, I guess This is a spot too that I found. I think I got a bunch of animals there. Look at how friggin' bright the spots are here. Like, the darker the spot like this, the longer it's been since I've killed an animal there. The brighter is the more animals I've killed in that area, and the less likely there are animals to spawn in those areas. So you can still technically get animals in those areas, but it's going to be less likely, and they don't really spawn there. They just kind of like, you can attract them by calling them back into the area. But yeah, that's it for me streaming tonight. If you guys enjoyed it, be sure to give it that thumbs up of approval, and if you want to see more, you can check out my channel down below, or, you know, subscribe, and then you can see whenever I go live, which is probably the best way to watch me play. And yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. Peace. Thanks for watching.